Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to Project Metal Chalk. Today we are back with another podcast, what's a neck, episode 2. So Demon Slayer, Musket, what's a neck?
We don't maybe
Oh, dare you ask that question?
What is a neck actually?
I don't know. It's a question of the day.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
do ask the same question.
So today's podcast will as soon as I get all the links sent out to all of the things, we're gonna
Nice.
this is taking my phone.
We can start while you do this. You realize this, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start, but I'm like,
Well, anyways.
why won't my phone do the thing? There we
Hey.
go, finally.
Will we get demonetized if we put the Jeopardy theme song in?
Yes,
Nah. Depends.
we will. I've checked.
Well, I guess it depends if we're getting funded in the first place.
I mean, actually, no. We can't be demonetized. If we're not getting monetized in the first place.
Fair
Okay.
point.
Does anyone have it?
No.
Aw.
I'm not able to get it fast enough. No. We had to set
That's a
this
shame.
beforehand.
I didn't think we need it. Then we did.
It's taking
Fair enough.
a long
Fair enough.
time to send, and it's kind of annoying. There we go. Alright, cool.
Just
Now-
start. Don't worry about it.
We have started.
No, you have the questions, smart one.
Right, which means we've started.
We're waiting around.
But you haven't asked anything, so no, we haven't.
Oh, well, how's
Oh, we're
everyone's day
talking,
been?
aren't we?
No one answers the question.
Okay, maybe we should have that Jeopardy theme song pulled up.
We really should. Just next time we podcast, just one of us needs to remember to have the Jeopardy theme song.
Alright.
It's most likely gonna be me because I know you will forget, but then I can
Yeah.
potentially forget
I'm
too.
counting on you. Have fun.
Okay, fine.
Nice.
Boofing phone. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the first thing is it's pretty important. It's like,
It is?
yes.
I shouldn't be here for that.
I don't feel it's important anymore. Wanna know why?
It's pretty important.
No, not really.
It's because he took too long to actually start.
Here we go.
Okay, so the first question is
What questions?
actually I should probably explain to the people watching now what exactly it is that we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You're killing me, man.
I'm
We're
tired.
doing a podcast now. Get on.
Alright, so what we're doing today is we're going to be discussing the topic genre of superheroes and powers and the fictional character world. So like anime, superhero movies, Marvel, DC.
Animes are heroes, unless you're talking about My Hero Academia specifically.
I said fictional character.
Alright.
It's like fictional heroes in general.
There we go.
That's what we're talking about today. You know, the good stuff.
Now, that being said, let's go.
Alright. So, the first question. What would you rather have, not rather. What would be your like, dream superpower?
I mean, what?
Your dream superpower, like your ideal power.
Oh.
All of Wolverine's powers mix with heat control.
Mixed with what?
Key control.
Heat control.
Key control. KI.
Oh, okay.
KI.
I'm going to turn down the SFX on this game because like I can't hear what I'm doing. All right, so Demon Slayers is all the powers of Wolverine and key control. Musket, what is yours?
Ah.
For those of you plebs who don't know what key control is, key is life energy.
You'd have to give me a second. Let me remind everyone. that I run on about 0.2 megabytes of RAM. In layman's term, not much. I don't do the think. So let me spend time to do the thinking.
How do you flippin' spell module? Never mind. I did a think. Alright. Mine has actually always kind of been jumping related. Like, I've always looked at the abilities of a Jedi when they force jump, and I was like, I want to do that.
Frog, buddy. He wants to be a frog.
Not necessarily, but kinda.
He wants to be a frog.
Kinda.
I guess. My other powers are like elemental based, so anything elemental would be something I would do, and I always joke about being a ghost. So like, if I had to choose between the three, I'd probably say it would be a tie between ghosting and elemental things. Cause like a long time ago, I was like, I want to jump really high. Now I'm kind of like, that doesn't. It's if I generalize that or like group it into the elemental category, like an air type ability or something. You know what I mean? Because I don't. I'm tired.
How do you explain it and then not know yourself what you're trying to explain? Please explain this to me.
Amazing. Doing better than I am, even.
Khakis.
No. Even still, if he's explaining something that you don't understand, then you're not even really explaining. You're just confusing everyone.
That's my goal.
All right.
I like doing it confused.
Don't be sarcastic around this, dude. All right. All right. Well, while you think about that, let me go.
All right.
I would probably have something close to, oh, how do I put this in the terms that people like I can understand? Nin. Kind of an ability to...
anime version of Life Energy.
Yeah.
For all of you non-anime people out there.
Why are we attacking non-anime... Ow, my voice cracked. Why are we attacking non-anime people?
Because non-anime people don't know what I'm talking
You
about.
just need, like, a dictionary set aside. Just in case. Anyways.
If you need anime translated into terms that people who don't watch anime understand, just ask me. I have to do it constantly.
If I could choose, I would probably have a wonderful ability to create or like destroy, I guess, dissipate shields made out of that sort of energy at will. Just sort of protect, you know, like to protect me or other people. You know, fight, someone's like gun blazing. Like,
So you just create shields?
yeah, but not like normal carry around shields. Yes, those. But also like walls, barriers of shields.
So like an energy shield?
Of shields. Yes, very much like one.
Okay.
In fact, just be able to pop up and summon those things on a whim.
Oh no, I killed the deer. I'm sorry. Okay. So that's the first question. Now my next question is, would you use those powers for a good or for a bad?
For a good.
Okay. What's the fun in using the shield power for bad?
You can't do anything.
You can block all the basketball shots, my guy.
Shields. If I were gonna do that, I'd choose something else.
You could block all of the basketball shots, but for the wrong team.
Huh?
Or for, like...
I don't even know what you're doing with that.
I don't know what I meant with that.
Well, okay.
Alright, so...
An understanding.
I guess that's that question.
Yay! Yay!
I love it how I didn't even answer my own question. Might do that. I would have to say neutral, cause like I don't like taking sides, because in my mind
You don't like take. You just.
Alright, hold up. Let me say this. Let me at least say this then. If you have a power like that, you're gonna be forced to take a side.
possibly.
Doesn't matter whether you like to or not. That's dumb. And so you okay. The next question is, okay, this is me being slightly like a butt here, but do you don't care about the betterment of human life? You don't care about helping people? You don't like helping people?
He said, okay.
I love helping people, but like, if you're, I'm trying to think of how to explain it.
You heard it here first, folks. Metal Chalk does not like people. He doesn't like making the world a better place.
That's not what I said.
This world can burn and Metal Chalk to be completely indifferent.
What the flip are these things?
you
Why are
get
they
mugged
spitting
in
at me?
We're attacking for Metal Chalk? I'm sorry, man.
No, if he sees you getting mugged on the side of the street in an alleyway, he's not gonna help you. He's just gonna keep walking because he doesn't like taking sides.
Oh no, I'll definitely. I mean,
Nah,
like, in the grand scheme of things.
Side, isn't it?
nah.
But it's not taking a side.
You're not taking sides. No.
You're
You've
big,
done this
the
to
big
yourself.
grand scheme of things is going to be defined by the small action you take. Therefore,
I
You
want a
heard it
taco.
here. He said he was going to be
you
neutral.
also probably want to be stop being attacked by us. But
I want a taco.
cheers.
So, how is
You poor human being. Or not.
No,
human
don't try to
being,
change
you're
the subject.
metal. I'm not sure how to go about that.
You heard it here first by Metal Chalk himself. He is indifferent about people and does not care whether you're suffering or not. He's not going to help you.
All right.
You said it like 3 times now.
I'm gonna have to like uber defend myself on this one.
Yeah.
Joke's over. Move on. You're evil. I don't care that Demon Slayer that he uses power for good. Let me observe here. You're evil.
I am not evil.
You're evil for this, attacking our
No.
poor boy.
No, this isn't me attacking.
And
This is
tearing
based
into
on
him
what
like
he
a
said.
wild animal, I swear.
Attacking your host of all people, sir.
That's true. That's true.
Can I break these?
No, okay, I'm not evil. It's just like he set himself up for this.
You're not evil?
No,
that
I'm
sounds
not.
like something an evil person would say.
Not really. Good people. do.
Whoa, what did I just do?
Hmm?
What is this?
What did you just do?
I don't
I
know,
can't
it
really
made like
see.
a green thing. Oh wow,
Oh.
okay.
What's a green thing?
Oh
Is that
yeah, I
net?
can glide.
Hold up. Is the green thing a net?
Maybe.
Good point.
Oh, what?
Alright,
Rebound,
next next question. What's your all-time favorite superhero?
Wolverine.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, let me take a second on that one.
Wolverine. There's no question.
A little bit classic, but Captain America.
I like basic.
Hey, look. A dude who's always stood up for what he believes is right.
No,
Has
no,
no
no,
problem
I'm
going
saying,
against
no.
authority.
I call you
to
basic
prove it.
not because
And
of
wields a shield.
I call you
Yeah, that's
basic
my dude.
Captain America.
Hmm?
I call you basic just because it's Captain America. I completely agree and would pick him as well. Just I like Wolverine. He's a more dynamic character.
Well,
Fair
if I'm
enough.
basic, you're edgy.
Yeah, no, I love Captain America. He's definitely up there. He's he's tied for number 2 on my list.
Aye? With who?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a good option. He's my number 2. Tied with Thor, actually.
Just like Wolverine, he's a more dynamic character, and even though he's had such a checkered past, he still will help people. He may come off extremely mean and just messed up, but deep down he cares about people and has a heart.
I see.
I would hope he has a heart. Kind of hard to live without one.
He is an angry person, yes, but his intentions are good.
And he still actively does good. So yeah, I can respect Wolverine. How about you, Metal?
You both know what I'm gonna say. My all-time favorite is Green Lantern. Not just like Hal Jordan Green Lantern, but like the concept of a Green Lantern.
But anyways, go on your monologue. I do want to hear your reason.
My reasoning for why not Hal Jordan?
What? Oh, no. Your reasoning for why Green Lantern.
Oh, because it's like willpower, you know? I've always kind of lived in a place where like my world's just kind of been turned upside down, and I'm not gonna go into a bunch of personal stuff right now on a live podcast, but like it makes
that's a good idea.
Yeah. I like the concept of using your willpower to protect others, and Green Lantern's just like, for one, I mean, how cool is it that you can just make constructs out of thin air? Because like that's a cool thing, right? And like anything you imagine can just come out of this little ring as long as you keep it charged with willpower or green energy, which is the literal embodiment of willpower.
I'm gonna tell you this much though. Green Lanterns will help people no matter what. That's what they stand for. They're not indifferent. They pick sides, and they pick the side of good.
Not all of them.
Look, before you start attacking him,
Not
let
all
him
of
finish
them.
at least. Give him that decency.
I don't think there's a portal on this planet, and it's kind of concerning me because I don't know if I can escape. But okay.
Oh, I think he is done. Never mind, carry on.
No, I was like, my reasoning behind not particularly favoring Hal Jordan is because, for one, he's kind of reckless. For two,
hey, hang on, wait. What was one? Someone was calling me, and so it cut out. What?
Oh, he's kind of reckless.
Who is?
Hal Jordan.
That's fair enough. Okay.
He's kind of reckless, and he doesn't care about some of the things that go on around him. Whereas, like, I'll say this. John Stewart is my favorite Green Lantern out of the human side. And then Kyle Rayner is my second. And Hal Jordan technically would be my third. I don't really know much about the other two. The other two popular ones.
It's not that Hal Jordan doesn't care. Hal Jordan has learned to see the bigger picture, and even still has gone out of his way to take care of the people around him and to deal with the things around him first before dealing with other stuff.
Yeah, probably.
He in one of his first outings as Green Lantern, before he completely and totally denied going to Oa in order to save a group of kids on a roller coaster. He could have left, but he chose to stay and help the kids.
Yeah. On top of all that, I just like the whole Green Lantern theme and the fact that there are other colors out there. And it's just, it makes sense to me. Alright, I've gone around the whole planet.
You know what also makes sense?
Yeah. Oh.
What also makes sense?
Using your powers for good and helping people no matter what.
I see.
You have brought this upon yourself. You know how I am.
Just kick him from the call. Don't worry about it. You'll hear about it next episode, but it's fine for now.
I need to do a quick little thing on my Google. Because I can't
Wait,
remember.
no, don't actually do that.
No, I can't remember the command I need to use to do this, because,
Oh my goodness. Or maybe you're not talking about that.
You can't tell me he doesn't make himself seem a little messed up for saying that he was indifferent.
Well, here's how I'll view it. He said he's indifferent, but his reasoning said otherwise. Did you listen? His reasoning points to, hey, I don't like some over others. And then, listed off what they did. Kind of more, it floated towards people, preferred people, because they did what was right with their willpower. The whole thing of the Green Lantern. So, I mean, take your claim as you feel, but that's what I will take out of that.
Mm.
I was not entirely listening to everything he said, but yes, I
don't worry
agree.
about it. See,
of course, you would agree. He's defending your reasoning.
That's why I agreed.
Do you know what I said?
No.
Then how does he? Alright, do you know what I said, or were you just kind of letting me talk?
No, I heard most of what you said, it cut out, and so I was just like, I pieced together what you were saying. And it cut out because of my end, because my internet's being a little wonky right now, but yeah.
Well, it is
storming, you know what?
So.
Okay. Yeah, it is hitting us bad over here.
It's actually not that bad here.
I forgot we had a podcast.
Alright.
So I've got all my stuff, my base back on Earth Wars.
Oh yeah, I forgot to redo that when I got home. I'll do it later. The next question is...
Holy crap, that's a lot of spark. Oh no.
The next question is, what would be... This actually doesn't tie into the hero part, but since we're talking about the entire genre as a whole, what would be your favorite super villain?
Oh, that's a fun one, actually. Let me think.
Favorite super... Okay, I'm literally gonna have to divide this up into a... Oh my god, it's a lot of rewards. Hey, College, Metal, you have to go through a lot of rewards in order to get everything that you missed.
Okay.
I'm still here clicking through stuff. That's the messed up part.
Alright, well, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I actually think that the okay,
sorry, just
say what you want, but I think anime comes up with better villains and better reasons.
Yeah.
So, like, say, well, my favorites, a short-lived one, was Hero Killer Stain from the My Hero Academia series. This dude did kind of have some sort of a reason. He had a good reasoning. He kind of went about the wrong way by killing people, but, I mean, he had kind of solid reasoning. And it basically boiled down to what?
No, sorry. It was quiet until I didn't realize you were still talking, and so once I started talking, it came back and I heard you talking. I was like, oh crap, my bad.
I am here.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
Reference it. Anyways, it basically boils down to the fact that certain people can't are discriminated against because of their quirk or power, in their universe. And the whole kind of society is very fragilely balanced till the existence of a professional job called heroes. If you were to take out that, you would be able to show these people just how weak the system is, and that it needs some major revising. However, he kind of went about it by killing heroes, which I guess technically is the only way he could have proved that theory. Still. Certainly, he is ruthless, but he had a point.
Concentrated power. Oh my god, this freaking thing is going through every cutscene for every It's going through every single. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. I'm actually critical.
Favorite villain. I don't know if I have like a favorite villain in particular, but I kind of lean towards gosh, I didn't think about this question when I wrote it down. I just kind of wrote it down because I needed some content.
Just like the first one.
Content.
Well,
Hey,
a few
couldn't you
times.
go back and answer the first one? Did you ever consider the Green Lantern as a power you could have?
I answered the first one as being an elementalist.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that then. My
He would
bad.
be the Avatar, effectively.
Pretty much.
Hey, that works. That's a good power.
But give me. Okay, while you think about yours, I have to break mine up into categories. I really do. So, we're gonna go like cartoon, then we're gonna go comic book, then we're going to go anime.
Okay.
You will notice a theme based on like the powers and people that I pick, if you're really paying attention. But with cartoon villains, it's like strictly cartoons. I have to go with Kevin 11 from Ben 10.
Ooh.
Every instance where he was a villain.
Are we excluding the
Oh.
reboot?
I have not even
The what?
watched the I don't even acknowledge the reboot.
Okay, me either, but that's why I asked.
Which is good, because I have no idea what the reboot is.
Yeah,
Good.
me
That's
same.
Oh,
that
the
might be a
new
good
one.
thing.
Okay,
But-
well, we're just gonna say, okay, and move on.
So, are we giving explanations for why or no?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, I'd like it.
Okay, cool. So, for Kevin 11, for him, so we're going to start with, like, the original Ben 10 series. He was introduced as this outcast kid who had these powers and was discriminated against because he had these powers, so it made him a freak. Well, he meets up with Ben. Ben and Kevin start, like, hanging out, and they hit it off. They're good friends. They're cool. But then Kevin decides to try to steal video games. It's like started off like they went to the arcade and Kevin used his powers to like use the like arcade machine for free, like little small stuff that really didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Then he went and stole video games from the back of a video game truck, and that's where Ben kind of was like, "Hey, that's not cool. We can't do this." And so then Kevin got upset and all that. They fought. Then after that, they were enemies. And like the next time he comes back later in the series, he had apparently he had touched the Omnitrix and absorbed the powers from the Omnitrix. Well, then he came back and he was mad at Ben and was using the powers that he absorbed from the Omnitrix to frame Ben for a bunch of different crimes because Ben did not let him do what he wanted to, and it kept him from like doing things and whatnot. And so then, like, after that's like the original series, it's like the gist of what it was. He tried to get revenge on Ben for trying to keep him from using his powers to hurt people. Now then later on the next series, he comes back and they fight in like the first episode, and that's just from that initial pent-up anger. But he joins both Ben and his cousin, Gwen, to like help fight and take care of the Earth and whatnot. And he fights with them. Then later on in the series, he absorbs the powers of the Omnitrix again and goes crazy.
Yeah, but this time he did it for a good reason, though.
He did it to try to protect the people around him, to try to protect the entire universe. But afterwards, he then eventually went around and ended up like trying to hurt everyone who had ever done him bad in his entire life. Now, it seems like kind of messed up. Like, oh, he was the universe, like tries to hurt people. But he did it. The absorbing too much power causes him to not think straight. But he went after the people that had done him wrong, and the reason for like almost every single one of them, with the exception of like one, they had killed someone he cared about, betrayed him and gotten him hurt, thrown in jail, and whatever else, and had actually done actual legit wrongs. But he never actually killed anyone. He went around and he would hurt him, but he never killed him, despite the fact that he had more than enough power to kill and injure every single person.
Yeah.
But he didn't. And every time he's had the chance to kill people or to hurt them, he is always consistently not and gone. Despite like everything that has happened to him, every bad that people have done to him, he still consistently chooses to do the right thing to help people. He initially absorbed all those powers to try and help, not to hurt anybody. Eventually, he did get power hungry from all the power that he. That was because he absorbed too much power and could not think straight. Then, like, he's like literally not a bad person. He's had a really messed up past, which has caused him to do a couple of pretty questionable things. But overall, he consistently tries his hardest to do things to help and better people. He may go about it kind of wrong in some instances, but he still does. He comes off as a jerk most of the time too, but that's due to past issues. But onward to the comic book villain. Favorite comic book villain, I have to say, is gotta be what is his name? I don't know why I couldn't remember the name for Magneto. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, what is his name? He's the X-Men villain, like the main X-Men villain. Who is he? He has the power of magnetism, and I sat here and looked at myself in the mirror and was like, I'm an idiot. But Magneto, and again the same instance, is trying to make the world a better and safer place for mutants, which is what he is. He as a mutant has the power of magnetism. He's gone about it a weird way because he consistently has tried to crap. And he goes around trying to hurt people. Like he's a. What is the best way to put this? I'm trying to think. Y'all kind of know what I'm talking about. He's a activist. He's a mutants' rights activist, kind of like civil rights activist, but not as crazy, I guess, or more powerful. I guess is the better way to put it. But like, there have been multiple instances in the stories where he has helped the X-Men and consistently has saved other mutants and tried to do good. He discovered his powers in a Jewish slave camp. He discovered his powers. What were they called? What were those camps called? I swear I feel dumb and really bad for not knowing. Concentrate, yes.
Yeah,
concentration camp.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Of all
Thank
things
you.
to forget.
I'm sorry. I do apologize for forgetting what they were called. I really do.
See, I'm not the only one that's brains not worth.
Yeah,
Nice.
but yeah, he's Jewish, so he discovered his powers in a concentration camp after Nazis killed both of his parents, killed his mom in front of him, and then killed his dad later. So he had a really messed up childhood. It's not entirely justified that he wants to hurt, that he doesn't like humans, but also at the same time, you can understand why. He was oppressed both because he was Jewish and also because he was a mutant. He had to hide his powers nearly his entire life after escaping the concentration camp. And whenever he did, which was at his new job at a factory, when he showed his powers, the people at his factory got scared of him and then told the authorities. And the authorities went after his family. They killed his daughter and his wife in front of him.
Oofing authorities.
After finally...
After finally... I see. Are you still there?
Hmm?
Did he get dropped from the
Yep.
call?
No, he's still there.
He said after finally and then cut out.
Oh. There must be connection. I wonder when he's gonna come back.
I don't know. I still haven't thought of my favorite villain yet. I'm still sitting here thinking.
Goodness. Wait, didn't you write the questions?
Yes, I did, but like I said it a minute ago that I didn't like think
Avatar.
about this particular one.
That.
Someone called me and they spam called me 4 times in a row, and so yeah. Anyway, I'm back. Vito had a messed up childhood and a messed up adult. After he finally kind of thought he could calm down, have a family and a life. Boom! People killed his family right in front of him, and so he doesn't like people. He's been discriminated against his entire life, but yet he is not completely evil. He has had multiple chances. Yes, he may have killed people, but there have been multiple instances where he has gone and then saved people. Now, onward to anime villain.
Onward.
This one kind of killed. I thought about this the entire time I was talking. I'm like, no, this is my favorite anime villain. My favorite anime villain, as it sits right now, is Lord Frieza from Dragon Ball.
Oh, really?
Really thinking about this, I've watched a lot of anime, and most of the animes that I've watched, villains are almost always situational, and or like, there's never really. In most situations, they're fighting someone like some of like my favorite animes. Actually, no. Okay. Favorite anime villains. Think about this. There's 2. You have Lord Frieza from Dragon Ball, and then you have frick, what is his name? Give me a second. I'm thinking. And then you have there's 3 now. God dang it. There's okay, Lord Frieza, Meruem from Hunter x Hunter, and what's the friggin'. We're gonna stick with these 2. If I remember the 3rd one, then I'll say the 3rd one. But Lord Frieza, he's truly evil, but like he contrasts everything that we like know about Dragon Ball in an interesting way. We grew up with Dragon Ball, the story of like a character of Goku doing good and helping people, going through trying to fight people, but then at the same time helping people and trying to fight really strong people, but at the same time helping people getting rid of evil. But both Goku and Frieza are polar opposites of each other. They're characters who completely and totally stick to their ideals and do not change for anything. Goku is the protagonist. He's a hero, quote unquote, with respect to a lot of things. He's a hero by circumstance. He does care about life and about people, but he cares a lot about fighting. But at the same time, if he can fight to help people, he's going to do it. He's not going to fight to hurt. He doesn't like hurting people. Frieza, on the other hand, doesn't care about anyone but himself. Everything has to be done to benefit him. Doesn't matter. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do things that help me out in the long run. No one can tell me otherwise. Frieza believes that he is the strongest and most powerful and deserves to rule over everything. Goku's always someone stronger than him, and that he can constantly get better. Frieza believes he's the best. Goku believes he could be the best, but he can always get better. Or he can never be the best because he can always get better. And so those two like really strong ideals being complete polar opposites, Frieza clashes with Goku and then a lot of the other characters in the Dragon Ball universe. Because a lot of the other characters in the Dragon Ball universe strive to be better because of Goku. Even the most prideful character in the show, Vegeta, strives to be better. Not than Goku, but just be better so he can protect his family. He has changed from trying to do everything in his power to be better than Goku, realizing that if he tries that way, he will always be behind him, and then has now switched to trying to be better so he can protect the family that he has. Which, by switching from trying to always beat someone, just trying to be good enough to protect someone, he has gotten a lot stronger. And at this point in the series, sits stronger than Goku now. I give credit where credit is due. Both Goku and Vegeta are extremely strong, but given what just recently happened, Vegeta has access to a new form that Goku does not. And so that puts Vegeta at a higher level than Goku does. At a higher level than Goku.
Finally, anyways.
It has happened a couple times before.
Waited a good 30 years for that.
It's happened a couple times before. The Goku like almost immediately caught back up. Yeah. Onward to Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. Meruem from Hunter x Hunter is a very situational antagonist. He kind of sat in the same idea as Frieza, but actually, Meruem does sit in the same spot as Frieza. Now I'm thinking about this, but at the end of the series, he really did sit in the same spot as Frieza, with the exception of one thing. He respected and honored one person and one person only other than himself. And it was a little blind girl who consistently beat him at a board game. Not kidding. He respected and honored this young, like 14-year-old blind girl who beat him repeatedly and consistently at a board game. But did so and never boasted and never knew she was good and had won the world championship for this board game and had done this for, I want to say, 5 years straight. Had been the world champion for 5 years in a row. And had done this. She could have been extremely prideful and rude and all this that, but she was not. She was humble and nice and sweet and respected anyone and everyone she played with. She enjoyed playing him because he was learning as fast as he was and allowed her to evolve and better her play style. They were learning and growing off each other. Meruem, he respected her for that reason, despite the fact that she was so weak physically, mentally in this one area, she could excel and was better than everyone in him. And he had gone through and played the world champion for chess, checkers, and a bunch of other board games, and had beaten them all within like 30 minutes of playing. All he had to do was read the rules for the game, and he pretty much would win. Then it came to this one. He read the rules, played, and lost. Played again, lost. Played again, lost. Respected her enough that he tried to make her bet. It was like, if he won the game, that if she won, he would grant her any wish. If he won, she would forfeit her life. That was her choice, actually, for betting her life. Meruem realized this and felt disrespectful for trying to trick her into like betting something away, because he realized that this is all she had. She was good enough at this, and felt that if she ever lost, that she did not deserve to live because she was such a burden. And so after this, realizing that he had disrespected her, tore his own arm off. Out of respect. Granted, later on in the series,
Still.
yeah, granted later on in the series, he then's like, he's like technically this thing called a chimera ant, which is like this weird super ant thing that if it consumes humans, it becomes human-like, it becomes humanoid. Anyway, he was the king of the chimera ants, and so he deserved to be the king of the world and rule over the entire world. So his plan was to try to take over.
He was an
And ant, yeah, technically.
Okay.
He
And
was
only by technicality.
yeah.
Only in name.
Yeah. If you look at him, he's really not. It's weird.
He's human.
But yeah. But regardless, as when it comes down to it, he was truly an evil character, but the way he grew, he developed not just from being the static, oh, I'm the king of the ants, I'm gonna rule the world and kill everybody who tries to defy me, to like, I'm the king of the ants, so I should rule the world, but if I feel someone deserves respect, I will give them their respect. He fought one of the top, it's called Hunter x Hunter because people in this world could acquire this job called a hunter, and they do a bunch of various different things. They're usually extremely powerful. He fought one of the strongest hunters and nin users in the entire world. And during that fight, he stopped and was like, hey, you're pretty good. I respect your power. I'm still going to kill you, but I respect you enough to let you kind of... He tore off the dude's leg. He gave the dude a second to rest. And fight. He tore off his arm, gave him a second to fight. Now he could have, after tearing him, moment of hesitation that was there, could have tried to completely and truly destroy, but he respected himself. Stop, wait, talk for a little bit, then keep. If he recognizes your strength or the reason why you deserve respect, he's going to give you respect. Might still kill you, but he respects you enough to honor how you die. He's not going to do something. He's an honorable villain, surprisingly enough. I know those two things don't normally go together, but he is.
It's very rare for that to happen.
Trust me. Watch both Dragon Ball franchise and Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is 131 episodes, but trust me, it's 131 episodes of pure gold. It is actually a really good anime. It doesn't really drag on. Every episode some services the plot in some sort of way. It is actually really good, and I really do recommend watching it.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Cool, because I finally thought about it. So this is gonna be one that probably no one knows well yet. And if you haven't played Anthem yet, then you probably shouldn't listen to what I'm about to say if you still want to play it without spoilers. But I'm gonna have to say Owen from Anthem. Cause
Why's that?
You're really gonna have to explain this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I do not know that at all.
So Owen is your partner throughout the entire game, and he's your cipher. And a cipher is someone who has, they have like a psychic connection to the Anthem of creation, and they also have a psychic connection to the freelancers, which are the people that you play as, or the technically the person that you play as. Yes, I can't articulate tonight. I'm having health problems, actually. I'm like having to I'm severely dehydrated right now, so I'm having to sit here drinking like thousands of water. Thousands of gallons of water. Anyway, that's not the point. No one cares if I'm dying or not. What they care about is the content.
Goodness. Okay. That's how you really want to go about it.
So, Owen...
Most concerned.
Owen is your cipher throughout a good majority of the game, but the thing is, he's always wanted to be a freelancer. But he hasn't completed his training yet, and some people don't believe in him. So they tell him, well, maybe do your training for a bit more, and you'll get there one day, buddy. Well, he doesn't like being told that, and finally he decides that, you know what, he's gonna do something about it. So closer to the end of the game, or actually throughout the game, you can have interactions with the people that you meet in these towns. And a good ways through the game, you kind of get to know him more, and like, you become best friends and whatnot, and you go through some stuff together. You save his life, he saves your life, and then closer to the end of the game, you're assigned to a mission to find the first javelin, or the Javelin of Dawn, which is the suit of armor that you wear. That's called a javelin. And you're sent to go find this first javelin because you need some parts from it to go on this special mission to stop the bad guy and do the thing. Well, you get there, and suddenly, well, for number one, Owen's a little jealous of you because you've actually teamed back up with your old friends from a long time ago, who you split up with after an altercation. Well, they get back together and they become friends again, and Owen's a little jealous because you're hanging out with your old best friends instead of your new best friends. And so he gets mad, and then he's told to go get in the cipher chair and do the cipher things. Tell us where we're supposed to go, and you know how to do the stuff. I need an environmental protection pattern. So he goes and he does that. Well, before he does, he puts his hand on your suit like he's using it as a support. But it's not what he was doing. Not what he was doing at all. And you actually find out that he... Whoa, what is this? I don't know. You actually find out that he put something on your suit.
I can't help but laugh at him.
Whoa.
Talking, but all of a sudden, whoa, what is this?
Amazing.
Anyway, so he gets, wow.
You really didn't have to do him like that, you know that. But you did.
So he puts this thing on your suit, and when you go to get the Javelin of Dawn, you walk up to it and your suit locks up. It was a stunning kind of like suit disabling thing. And
I just realized that I don't know how to get rid of this. Sorry, me talking to myself out. Did not realize I was talking out loud. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of just like he makes your suit not work anymore, and then he steals the Javelin of Dawn and actually uses it to fight He goes and joins the bad guys, and it's really sad because like you team up with him, he's just kind of misunderstood, and like you can't help but feel bad for him closer to the end of the game because like he was your friend, and he betrayed you, but at the same time he did it because he was misunderstood, and that I don't know, just makes me feel bad for him.
I don't know. I see where you're coming from, but like,
I got a new Autobot, and he goes, "Beep, barong,
betrayal is the ultimate form of evil.
You do have a point.
And if that all happened, I was in Mr. Main Anthem Protagonist dude's freelancer, that's the word. The freelancer's position. If that happened to me, nah, he's going down.
Well, the freelancer in the game actually does get really mad about it and like tries to hunt him down and murderize him.
And?
It doesn't work.
Does he succeed?
Oh.
No, because the Javelin of Dawn is extremely OP. Despite the fact that even Owen does not have training in a suit and he can barely operate one, he still managed to take out one of the best freelancers, like, to grace the world.
Well, that's just more irritating. So, what happens to him?
He went and joined the main bad guy group that I was talking about, and then he failed to deliver a mission or something, and they did the Walking Dead anvil to the face. Burning anvil to the face.
That's it? That's just the end of that?
Yeah, and then he comes back and he kind of just like gives you a piece of the javelin because he knows you need it. Because like that's why I like him, because despite the fact that he betrayed you and he did all this stuff to you and whatnot, he still cared enough to help you out in the end. Even though he left and no one actually knows what happened to him. Yep. So, there we go. That's why.
Alright.
That's the best I can do, explaining it without people knowing by actually playing the game. So if you haven't played Anthem, you should probably do that. Play Anthem. It's fun.
Wasn't advertisement. Darn.
Alright, so the next question I have is, what will your dream superhero team be in an apocalyptic situation? And then this is our last question for tonight.
Yeah, I cannot go first.
Go first about what?
Quay?
I honestly...
Where were you gone?
No, I was just not paying attention. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, the question was, what would your dream hero team...
Rude.
Like, your dream superpowered person team in an apocalyptic situation type thing.
Here we go. We have... Goku, Piccolo, let's see, Wolverine, we got Goku, we got Piccolo, we got Wolverine, Killa,
What? What's going on with mine?
um,
I'm still choosing them though.
yeah, what is the dude's name?
The dude.
Renji. Do we have a limit on how many people? Because then, like...
We're gonna say 5.
Goku, Piccolo,
Yeah, 6.
Killua. Goku, Piccolo, Killua, Wolverine. 5 or 6?
5.
Oh,
We're gonna say 5.
5. And Ben 10.
Ooh, good choices.
Very.
Alright. Well, I would probably choose... Let me think. I need people who are both powerful and can help rebuild society.
Oh God,
America.
I did not rethink that at all because one of them does not reproduce, two of them are like hella antisocial. Killua and Wolverine.
I'm still choosing Killua.
Yeah.
Because he's got no problems with the initial kill spree of get rid of those zombies. We did say zombie apocalypse, didn't we?
No,
You
it
just
can
said
be like
apocalyptic situation.
any apocalyptic
That's-
situation, really.
Oh, okay. Well, post character development keyword would still help. That's cool.
I mean, even still, if it's zombies, I don't think it's a problem with it.
Alright, so let me think. So Cap, Killua. Seal one, another from the Marvel Universe, saying Thor and his giant array of abilities.
Oh my God.
His a little overpowered array of abilities would certainly be helpful, because you can do both. Oh, and just teleport them out. If the Earth really just gets to be hopeless. So that's my failsafe. I could probably just end it there, honestly. For social, chairman of Hunter x Hunter. That dude, powerful and really can talk his way out of anything if he really has to.
I haven't made it that far in the series.
Oh, you met him probably.
You mean the chairman guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
Netero.
And you know what? I'm gonna leave it at 4. I might add someone if I think of someone, but right now that's all I need.
Netero is such an amazing character.
Alright, so mine would be, I'm gonna have to say my first pick would probably be Aang.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
First pick would probably be Aang. My second pick would probably be, Jon Stewart.
Gotta give you props for the Aang one. Gotta give you props for Aang.
My third pick? I haven't thought this far ahead yet, but my third pick would probably be, flip it, Master Chief.
Alright.
Master
like
Chief. Fourth pick would probably be, Sun from Ruby.
Ooh, I forgot that whole universe.
And my fifth would be, I don't know. No, flip, yes I do. I know the fifth. The pea shooter.
So, from Plants vs. Zombies?
Yes.
Oh no, that's terrible. So is someone gonna carry him around in a potted plant?
We'll say the pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, because that one can walk around on its own.
Nah, still. Alright, and then let me add a fifth dude. You gave me an idea.
Okay.
I'd also probably add Pyrrha from Ruby.
Okay. Alright. So,
We gotta give reasons, or we're just gonna leave that? Let's just leave it. We're like an hour 30 into this podcast anyways.
actually, we're an hour and 4 minutes. But yeah, it's probably best to wrap up here pretty soon, because I gotta get up early. To do a drummer numbing. I'm a drummer, by the way, people. For those of you that don't know, I am a drummer.
Alright, well, cheers.
Alright, so guys, if you enjoyed this video...
My phone messed up. What the heck happened? What happened?
What
did I...
That's...
When did you drop out?
Is someone carrying him around the potted plant, and then all of a sudden nothing.
Oh, I was talking about how the pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare can walk on its own.
Okay.
And then Graham said that he was going to add Pyrrha to his team.
Ah, oh god. But wait, she's dead.
In a theoretical world where she didn't die.
Alright, so is the chairman, but like, that doesn't matter, does it? I've got 2 dead people on my team.
No,
They're
sorry.
alive now. Don't worry about it, and don't sweat those details. I've got necromancy. Don't worry about it.
Have necromancy, don't worry about it.
I had to take the shot, and you know it.
Yeah. They still already had a dead person.
But I was willing to accept that dead person. Under the guise of, I like him, he is a great character.
Sad. Goku's died like, what, 6 times?
No, Goku is still alive, though. Goku is still alive.
Been revived. Just
Yeah,
like my
he's
2
still
characters.
alive, though.
They've been revived by me.
Okay.
Alright guys,
Don't
if
worry.
you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments about the video, or if you'd like to suggest a topic for a future video, please be sure